What's going on, my friends? I hope my audio and everything is right. When I'm driving in the car, I try to make sure that my audio is fine and everything is good. I mean, in most cases, you can tell I'm in the car with the audio. You can obviously see me driving. But anyway, just as I said the other day, all is going well with this process. The builder's on board. The engineer is just making that one change this weekend. We've got to reprint the plans, and when they reprint those, he'll PDF me the new ones. We'll get that started. I just have a lot on me, man. It's gonna take. I've got to sit down and make a meticulous checklist. Excuse me, it's ambulance passing me. I have to make a meticulous checklist, start to finish, on this build. I've got to go back of everything I walked through and looked at what I'm going to get at Lowe's and everything I need. Just all the item numbers from the windows down to the cabinetry, the flooring, everything that I'm doing. And I've got to price this meticulously, because when I fill out this paperwork for the building department to get these permits pulled for all this, the whole packet, I have to put a whole contract value of what this whole thing's going to cost. I don't know why they need the exact value. Maybe some of you, if you've done this before, or if you're a contractor, you can chime in below. I'm always willing to learn. I've gotten some great advice, however, on a lot of this stuff, so from a few people. So it's just one step at a time. I've got the electrician that I'm going to use for the most part. Hopefully that will work out. The concrete guy on par. Just got to get back with Jose, and I've got to see if he can get me a bid on that. I need to know, and I need to know he's on board. I have to get his information for that stuff. Also, I've got to find a plumber to do the rough out. I spoke to a guy the other day, and honest to God, man, when you get somebody that starts off going, let me tell you how this works, and because I asked him about his state and county license number, and I have to present that to the building department. And I'm not sure, because I need to find out. As a side note, I need to call tomorrow and find out if my plumbing rough out is required by law in South Carolina. I know electrician definitely, and I'm hiring one no matter what. Hiring a certified licensed electrician, because that's the one thing out of anything that goes wrong, the liability factor on it. I don't want that on me. I already have to be there and required to be the sole resident for 2 years, being that I'm a self-contractor on this deal. But other than that, plumbing rough out is a question. If not, then I'm not worried about it. I'm going to find one, not even worry about entering the number. Just going to put self-contract on that deal. But this guy, and as I was saying a second ago, I swear, you have some of these people, he starts in and like, well, you put my number on there, and the IRS wants to know this and all that. And I'm like, if you talk to somebody that's sitting there keying up like they're trying to cover something up, odds are you don't want that person doing work for you. I didn't get a good vibe out of this guy. Somebody referred him. Maybe he does good work, maybe he doesn't, but I don't want to take chances. I get myself in trouble that he's not a licensed guy, or it holds up, or actually the approval, because he doesn't have the numbers, or if I don't have to use his numbers and I just hire him and he screws it up and it doesn't pass inspection. If I'm not required to enter that and I can do it as a self-contract and I pay him to do the work, if it doesn't pass, who's to say this guy isn't going to just disappear on me, just take the money and run on that deal? And I can't have that. I need somebody that's going to get in there, get in and out, and do it right. I got to get that cost. I have to have the value and the breakdown on all this stuff. So that's, in the midst of that, I'm trying to get a lot of music done. I'm having to practically learn a new genre within the genre I already know, and it's basically a trailer composer with rock, what they call swagger rock. So I'm kind of having to build a track and get this done with this editor. I don't think it's going to be as hard as I thought, because I've been doing this so long, but it's just a hassle, because I'm not a trailer composer. It's not something I strive to do, but it looks like I'm going to have to be. And I'm willing to do it because I'm working directly with this editor at CBS. It's really cool. And that's, something coming up here that I want to get this guy as much music as I can, because it could be really cool for the future of my music career. So I love that. It's rare that people will get to work straight with an editor on this stuff that's going to drop your stuff right into these projects. Now, I'm not the only composer working with this guy. He started his own library, and there's other composers, but he and I have really built a good rapport, and I think that's cool. I just texted him a little while ago a snippet of what I started on. He said, I liked where you're starting on that track. I love that. Let's build on that. So that's always a good thing to hear. So that's my music. And like I said the other day, I work part-time as an on-demand courier. So I've been busy this weekend doing stuff at this Charleston Food and Wine Festival. It's been going on. It's really been, I think, been going all week. And it's really all week it's been going on. But this weekend I've had to finish up. They have us taking some signs and dropping them off different places, and then I've got to go back at 3 different times and go pick them up, and the whole thing ends this evening. So it's it's part of that. It's easy though. You just throw them in, drop them off, arrive, depart, where you dropped it off, and who, and go. You know, the cool thing about being an on-demand courier is you're just paid to drive your car. I mean, it is what it is. So that's just doing that. But all of that on me, I've got to really budget my time in getting this house done this year. So that's going to be nice and fun between my music, trying to get all that done and everything, and get this house done. We'll get it done. But anyway, I should get the plans. He says he's going to work on this weekend. I hope. It took a while. I've got to get that done. And he can get me the PDF of all that. Hopefully Monday, tomorrow. We'll get that done. I can start getting the ball rolling, because I've got to start with getting all the paperwork and my contractors, start with the city, the town there. The town of where I'm in, it's not really a big city, but town, city. I've got to go through them to get the site plan, their business license, get the approval, which it'll approve. They'll send a letter to the county, and then I start that process with the county. So that's after I get the paperwork done and everybody's on board with what I'm doing. This is my first time doing this, so like I said the other day, the building permits department, they're going to get to know me very well on a first name basis. Let's hope they don't hate me. Let's hope they have enough patience, and they have already as it is. They've been so far so good to deal with in answering my questions and getting this done. So, but that's a part of this process. If you're going to do this yourself, the cool thing is, if I hired a contractor, gosh, this thing could cost $40,000, $50,000 minimum more, or more, just depending on what you do. And why not do it myself? Why not hire the people and do a lot of the work myself? So that's what we're going to try to commit to doing. I think it'll be cool. Anyway, I'm off, and I'll keep you posted on that. Have a great day. Be good. Bye.